Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chikako, your illustrator friend. Around this New Year time, I have to admit that I miss some of Japanese cultures. In this video, I want to share how I celebrate my New Year with you in Canada. Let's relax and have a good time with me. Alright, let's start with something traditional. Writing the first characters of the year. In Japan, we call this kakizome. It's when we write hopeful words or New Year's resolutions, with the idea of starting the year with a fresh mindset. I got the ink from the art shop, but calligraphy paper is pretty expensive, so I decided to just use regular paper instead. The smell is so nostalgic. It's also fun to play around with the characters and add a little twist to them. Here, I'm writing Happy New Year. 明けましておめでとう. By the way, do you know what animal year it is this time? It is the year of the snake. The snake symbolizes transformation and rebirth, since they shed their skin. Pretty cool, right? Snakes have such an interesting shape, and I love drawing them. It's always fun in art. If I saw one on the street, I'd probably scream and be terrified. Anyway, here's my New Year's art. I think I will display it somewhere for a while. Next, what should we do? Well, let's make something with clay. This is polymer clay, and when you bake it in the oven, it becomes harder. I started it last year, and today I'm making Japanese sweets out of clay. Unfortunately, they're not eatable, but they look cute. I learned how to shape them at the Japanese sweets workshop when I was in Japan. The original shape is much larger though. I'm using toothpick for now. These sweets have white bean paste inside, and they are often enjoyed with bitter tea. But have you ever tried those combinations? Honestly, I'm not a fan of it yet. The sweets are too sweet and the tea is too bitter for me. So maybe I just haven't found the right sweets yet. Still, they look beautiful and always inspire me. It's so fun to watch the clay get sliced. For the center of the flowers, I break the clay into small pieces and carefully place them one by one. As I keep working, it's already starting to get dark inside. Let's move on to the next day. I spent the whole time working with clay, so today let's bake it in the oven. I want to use different ovens for clay and my food, but I haven't gotten a dedicated set yet, so after using them, I always make sure to clean up properly. The clay has hardened nicely, so while it's cooling, let's think about the year ahead. What kind of year do you want it to be? I think that I understand myself enough that starting new habit all at once is very difficult to keep my motivation. So this year I just keep it simple. First, my spare time, I want to consume more movies. If you have any good movie that you recommend, please let me know. For my work related, I wanted to say many things, but here I will mention two things. First, I want to join any event as a vendor to sell my artwork and meet new local people. Also, I will find one art gallery who wants to represent my artwork. That will be my two main pillars that I'm thinking. For my health, I will be mindful not to eat bad food too much. I wouldn't say I cut everything. I just be mindful. Sharing your thoughts instead of keeping them to yourself is also important for staying consistent. I think one of the beautiful aspects of being a human is that we can encourage each other along the way. Alright, back in the studio. I'm adding hardware to my clay creations to make accessories. I haven't decided yet what they will be. Earring or necklace would be cute, or maybe a keychain. Even if I don't use them right away, I think they will come in handy for future projects. In the end, I made some accessories for myself to use daily. I'm getting hungry. Want to guess what I'm making? This is sweet rice or mochi rice. I find it at the Korean supermarket, and I'm going to wash it and cook it in the rice cooker. After about an hour, the rice is nice and fluffy, and it smells amazing. It looks just like regular rice, but it's much thicker. I transferred it to a big bowl, and Davi helped me out too. I didn't have any tool to mash it. We tried to use something else around the house and got to work. It's starting to get nice and sticky. You don't need to mash it perfectly. It's fine if some shape remains. Now let's shape it into mochi. The taste is so different from store-bought mochi, and it's so much better. You should definitely try making it at home, like a little project. I'm adding a bit of butter and then frying mochi in the pan. Once it's golden, I drizzle soy sauce over it. And ta-da! It's done! So easy, right? I wrap it in nori so it's less messy and tastes even better. And that's how the afternoon peacefully goes by. Do you have a favorite artist or illustrator? I have one living in Japan. Her name is Chikakoillustration. I found her a month ago, and I find it her watercolor style is quite beautiful. She is very popular illustrator in children book industry, and also she is an owner of bookstore. During this vacation, I decided to take her work as a reference so that I can polish my art skills. From this activity, I was very encouraged to do more. It feels like my technical skill have really improved, and stepping out of my comfort zone was such a refreshing experience. This must be how artists in the past learned, right? Back then, there weren't any easy options like online lessons. They had to go to museums, study masterpieces by famous artists, and keep drawing tirelessly to polish their skills. And recently I went to library again. I'm going mostly every week. Got a Van Gogh and also Monet. Different styles again, but now I'm curious to try as much as I can. to see how much I can expand my art skills. Alright, but let's stop here. Next video, I'm already going back to work from winter vacation. So yeah, good luck with you and me going and running this year together. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'm so excited to share my old journey, Japanese artist living in Canada. Alright, see you soon and have a good day. Bye bye.